Well, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. This is a Black History Not Taught in School mini series. So, featuring the Black History flashcards by urbanintellectuals.com. So, in this series, we review a two figures from Black history that are not taught in schools. So we have two volumes of the Black History flashcards by urbanintellectuals.com. This video is not sponsored. None of the videos are sponsored. It's simply to spread information and to get your mind expanded onto things that you may not have known about or people that you may not have known about. So, this is day 11. So, let's check out who we have today. So, I have volumes 1 and 2. Volume 2 is exclusively women throughout Black history. So, I'm not sure what the other volumes are, but there are 5 volumes, I do believe. And yeah, if you are interested, then go to his website or Instagram and pick up some of these cards. So let's get into day 11. So for day 11, we have Dick Gregory, and he was definitely an icon. So October 12th, 1932 to August 19th, 2017. So just within the last 5 years, 6 years. So Dick Gregory, I apologize, not gravy. Gregory was a civil rights activist, a social critic, writer, entrepreneur, conspiracy theorist. I don't know how I feel about that term. Comedian and occasional actor. Whenever I see conspiracy theorists, I see it makes me think that it's people that have looked into deeper truths that other people don't want to believe. So whenever I see the term conspiracy theory, that's exactly what I think about that. But I digress. So he began studying African history after being told that Africans had no history before European colonization. That is exactly what we're all told. Like it's literally what they would have you to believe. He took on a range of issues including ending the Vietnam War, feminism, Native American rights, and apartheid in South Africa. Regularly fasted in protest of world events, was arrested dozens of times for his causes. In 1961, he joked in front of a white audience, "Last time I was down south, I walked into this restaurant and this white waitress came up to me and said, 'We don't serve colored people in here.' I said, 'That's all right. I don't eat colored people. Bring me a whole fried chicken.'" So that's funny. He authored the controversial in a biography in 1964. So he was a very he was a very important figure for us here in America because again, it says that he began studying African history after being told that Africans had no history before European colonization, which we all know is completely false. There was a library in Alexandria in Egypt that was burned in it was a BC, but there was plenty. There was lots of history. And so as long as people can control the narrative, then they control the minds. So if you don't allow people to control your mind, then you allow yourself to find your own truth. And that's what I feel he did. And I feel that's what we all need to do. So that is Dick Gregory, a very important person in our history. Now, for the women, we have Carlota Lucumi. Carlota Lucumi. I like that name. AKA La Negra Carlota. Unknown when she was born, and she died in 1844. So she was a rebel resistance leader and freedom fighter. She was forced into slavery in Cuba after being kidnapped from West Africa as a child. She was musically inclined. Carlota used talking drums to communicate coded messages to other slaves as a way to plan a revolt. Led the 1843 raid that freed dozens of slaves from captivity. Used a machete to forcibly overthrow Spanish landowners. Goodness. Landowners, Spanish landowners. I said Land Rovers, I think. I don't know. Okay. Captured a year after the revolt began, but not before liberating slaves from many different plantations in the area. Inspired many other uprisings of those wanting to see an end to slavery in Cuba. So she was Cuban. I wonder if Cubans are taught about her in their schools. I wonder, I mean, I definitely know that I don't know, I haven't been in school for a long time, but I definitely know that I did not learn about her in school. So, and that doesn't mean that things have not changed, but I wonder if she is taught about in Cuba even, because we have all of these heroes and we have all these people that have done amazing things for the African diaspora, and we don't know about them. So, yeah, so I feel that these cards, like these flashcards, they just serve an important purpose for us to know and expand our minds to not only just American history, but to the history outside of America as well. So that is the day 11 information. So I hope that you learned something new. If you are interested in learning more about either of these figures, then definitely look them up however you choose. If you're interested in these flashcards, then you can go to urbanintellectuals.com to order them. And yeah, thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Until the next time, I will see you in the next one.